I still remember the way he looked at me, like I was the only person in that crowded hall. That one look changed my entire world, and destroyed it too. It was a university event. I was helping the organizers serve food. Nothing fancy, just volunteering like I always did. I loved being helpful. That day, everything felt normal, until I saw him. He was standing with a group of students near the biryani counter. Tall, fair, perfectly styled hair, wearing a black shirt that made him look even more handsome. He was laughing at something a friend said, and I swear, I forgot to breathe for a second. He didn't look like he belonged in a university crowd. He looked like someone out of a movie. As I passed by him, he turned and said softly, "Excuse me, can you please get me some biryani?" I smiled politely, trying to hide my nervousness. "Sure, I'll call you when it's ready." He nodded and smiled back. That smile, it wasn't just charming. It was warm, inviting, and so genuine that I carried it with me as I walked away. Later, when I went to serve him his biryani, I felt someone walking behind me. I turned and saw him again, just a few steps away. "Please wait," he said softly. I paused. I thought maybe he needed something else. But what he said next caught me completely off guard. "Can I talk to you for a second? Just you and me." His voice was gentle, and his eyes, they weren't just beautiful, they had something deep in them, like he was carrying stories no one had ever heard. I hesitated, but then nodded. We stepped aside. He moved closer, but not too much, just enough to make me feel like I was in a different world. He looked straight into my eyes, without blinking, without smiling this time. And then, silence. He didn't speak. He just looked at me, so deeply that my heart started beating faster. My hands trembled. I could feel my breath getting uneven. I had never felt like that before. I didn't know if it was fear or something else. My cheeks turned red. My mind stopped working. Then suddenly, he smiled. That soft, slow smile that reached his eyes. He leaned in gently and kissed me on the eyes. I froze. My heart stopped. I didn't even look around to see who was watching. He didn't care either. He just looked at me one last time, then walked away like nothing had happened. The event ended, but I couldn't stop thinking about him. 2 days later, I got a message from an unknown number. "Hey, it's me, from the event. I hope you're doing okay." That was the beginning. We started talking. Slowly at first, then every day, every hour. His name was Aries. He was 2 years older than me and had just returned from studying abroad. He was funny, kind, and full of compliments. He would say things like, "No one has eyes like yours," or "Your silence says more than words ever could." I melted with every message. Soon we were in love. He said he wanted to marry me. I believed him. I had never felt this way before. I thought this was it, my fairy tale. We started meeting secretly. He would bring flowers, I would bring food. We gave each other small gifts, wrote notes, laughed like kids. I never told my family about him. Not yet. I wanted to be sure. One day, he came to our house. He said he missed me and wanted to see me. I was so happy. I served tea, blushed every time he looked at me. But then something happened. Something I will never forget. While I was in the kitchen, I heard voices. His mother was talking to my mother. "You must come to my son's wedding," she said. "We found a perfect girl. She's from a very rich family, very beautiful and highly educated." I stood frozen. Wedding? What wedding? I stepped into the room like a robot. My mother smiled at me, but I couldn't feel my legs. I looked at him. He looked away. He couldn't even meet my eyes. That moment, my world shattered. Everything we had, all those promises, all those dreams, gone. I didn't say a word. I walked out. I didn't cry in front of anyone. But the moment I closed my bedroom door, I broke down. I screamed into my pillow, my chest aching with betrayal. Later that night, I messaged him. "You lied to me," he replied after hours. "I didn't mean to. I swear I love you, but my family chose someone else. I can't say no. It's complicated." Complicated? Is love supposed to be this easy to throw away? I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask him why he touched me, why he gave me hope, why he made me dream. But I didn't. I blocked his number and deleted every message, every photo. For days, I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I kept remembering his eyes, his smile, that kiss on my eyes. I hated that I still missed him. One day, my aunt came to visit. She saw me broken and asked me gently, "Did someone break your heart?" I nodded. I didn't need to explain. She held my hand and said something I'll never forget. "Some men are like perfume bottles. They smell good from far, but when you open them, they vanish. Don't chase fragrance. Wait for someone who stays." That's when I decided, no more crying. He wasn't worth my tears. I stood up again, slowly. I focused on myself, on my dreams, on people who truly loved me, my family, my friends. It took time, but I healed. And today, when I look back at that moment, the way he kissed my eyes like it was a promise, I don't feel pain anymore. I feel free. He was just a lesson, not a forever.